Hello everybody, it's Flesson19. Welcome back to Play 2 Bannerlord, the intelligence build. So after thinking about the last two episodes, I did a lot of thinking. And kind of upset me a bit because when I make these videos, the two things that I want to do is I want to be able to say that I either entertained you or I informed you. That's what I want to be able to do. And I feel like the first 12 episodes of this, I failed at doing that. Which is why I stopped in this and I showed you those last two videos in which I changed up what I did to go ahead and start skyrocketing medicine. But that doesn't change the fact that what I did was I took time away. As you can see, we are 1,309 days into the game. That's unacceptable. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this entire weekend and I'm going to start another guy. But this time, I'm going to do it the right way. And I'm going to show you that I can blow past 150 within 1,000 days. And I mean, I'm going to blow past it. That is how strong I feel at this second without even have it loaded up that I can do it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a new guy. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I just did. And I'm going to give you updates over the next, I don't know, it's only going to be about 5 minutes or so that I'm going to spend updating you. And I'm going to show you the progress. And I'm going to show you, and I don't know when I'm going to stop. I don't know if it's going to be day 500, day 1000. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to show you updates as to my progression that I'm going to do. And then we are going to continue with that guy. And this time, we're going to do it right. Because as I said, I want to entertain. And if I'm not going to entertain you, then I very much should be informing you on good information to play a game. And that, sir, is what I'm going to do. So I am 54 days in, and I am now ready to start my trading. Okay, so I got a little bit gung-ho, and when I finished up, quite tired right now, actually, I did not stop to put up my 125 in trading. That happened on day 157. So I got that all taken care of. Next, I went and grabbed everything smith. So what you could see here from smithing, virtually everybody is 250 or higher for the most part. I could spend a little bit more time smithing. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to. Everybody, I believe, has all their weapons. Yeah, everybody's got all their weapons. So I made all the weapons for everybody. We still have a little bit of gear. Of course, I have my setup, which is going to be my bow and my crafted polearm, along with my two-hander for doing a prison break. And you could see from my skills here, I'm already up to 124. This is my pretty good setup. I'm level 25, so I still got between 5 to 7 levels to go in point, which 3 are going to go here, and that's going to leave me anywhere under 3 points. So anywhere between here is where I can put them. Possibly going to end up going into athletic. It could probably go maybe 1 athletics and then another polearm and a two-handed. Now you can see this is one big thing I want to let you guys know. Look at this right here. I only have 7 points into intelligence, where on the intelligence build I had 10. So right now, I only have an 11 learning rate, where if you have 10 points in, you have a 12.5 learning rate. So where we sit at right this second is going to be day 417. And I am 57 medicine. That's the start of it. So I have 583 days to get just 70 medicine in 583 days. That'll be day 1000, in which the other game is day 1300. I will be giving updates. I'm going to try to about every 100 days. Now, I love to spend a little more time smithing, but I'm not going to do it. You can see we've already got 700,000, or 900,000. I'm good to go on money. So for the next 700 days to get to day 1000, I am just going to do what I did in the last 2 episodes. I'm going to be a mercenary, and I am just going to fight as many groups as possible, and I will give you the update. In fact, yeah, I'll probably update every 100 days to let you know my progress. And you could see I'm going to try to blow past what I did in there. Like I said, 150 at least by 1,000 days. That's my goal. That's what I'm going to try to hit. And hopefully that's what I'm going to show you. And I wanted to show you my little bit of style that I've been doing since I don't have many archers or cav. I've been taking my infantry, putting them up there in a square. I have my little bit of archers and my little bit of calves sitting further back. And I wait for them to come in and let them do a little bit of their damage. They're going to try to. I probably should move them up just a little bit more. And right about there. And you can see some of their cav are breaking right off now. And I'm still holding them because I want them holding out their
infantry attack or kill them attack.
Their pole arms. And now that that is done, now I can come off here and help these guys out, which they pretty much ran. And this is a somewhat of an even fight. They're gone. Damn, I missed her. I got her. You could see a lot of losses. Just these damn archers. Damn, I can't get them. Just couldn't take care of those archers. I think those are, some of those could probably be tier 3s that they want to flee. You could see how it's pretty much a close battle. Ooh, very close battle. This is where I'm getting a lot of casualties from.
To hell with you.
So I'm getting a ton of casualties and people hurt. You'll see it in here. In this, there you go. In this fight alone, 82 of my guys went down. They had what, 111, and I had 140. Was it that? So it was a pretty close fight. But if you go ahead and you look at the bar at the top, you could see it's pretty much close in the middle. I don't have all high tiered troops, and most of these archers are only like 2 or 3. Most of them. You can see the clothing. Trained, there's veteran trained, regular. So it's not like I have great troops. So that's what I've been doing, is a lot of that square formation, which has been coming in handy. Now, normally I don't do that when I have high level troops. However, I don't have high level troops. So unfortunately, I can't do that. But that is where I'm at right now. So as soon as I get to the next 100 day, I'll give you an update. But I just kind of wanted to show you how I've been doing battles without having high tiered troops. Now, obviously, when I have high tiered troops, I don't use that tactic because all my troops are just so high powered that I roll right through them. But when you're using a lot of low levels because you want to get these injuries, that's the situation I'm using. So I'll get back to you as soon as I hit the next 100-day mark. Day 500. And I have gone up to 99. Like I said, with only 7 points in the next little under 2 levels, I could put another point in there, increasing it a little bit more. But I am already 99. And I still have 500 days to go before I get to the mark of where I wanted to be at. I was hoping to hit 150 by day 1000. So everything is going absolutely great. I'm with the Western Empire. This entire time we've been at war with Blandia. All I'm doing is going and hit and run attack nonstop, keeping my army right at about 130 to 150 so I don't have much of a penalty when it comes to speed. And with my great horse bonus I should say the force bonus that I get, well, not that much of a penalty, I can practically dictate all my fights. And even outnumbered, I'm still able to take them pretty well. You could see I haven't really messed around with this too much because I haven't really worried about it. So you can see I kind of don't have them grouped up just because I have been fighting and not worried about doing it. They go there. And then I do have Blandians. I picked these 2 guys up. I'm going to end up getting rid of him. But all I've been grabbing has been horses. I've just been grabbing them. And then I did get some Blandians. All I got left right now is just 6 sergeants left from before we went to war. So that's all I've been grabbing is just infantry. Sprinkle in a little bit of archers and just send my guys out there in a shield wall or square formation. And so far, it's been going absolutely amazing. So now the big key is where we'll be at in the next 100 days. Taking a little bit longer, but wanted to give an update. I am now at day 554. And I'm at 121. I still have 450 days to go to hit the 1,000 mark. It's absolutely crazy what I'm doing. We finally pieced out with the Valandians, and now we're at war with the Batanian, which is probably the worst thing that could happen. since the Battanians have the same bonus that I have for the force penalty. So it's made it a little bit more difficult for me to actually go after them. Just a little bit more. But for the most part, it's going pretty well. So that kind of sucks that they have. He got away. But I got him. So when I have fights like this, I don't even worry about it. Even on realistic.
Footmen, bowmen, onward! Infantry!
The only
Kill them all!
horse archers that I have are my companions. So I send in my companions first, since they're not going to die. And they all have arrows. I think 2 of them have arrows, and one of them, yeah, they all have arrows. And then I have my cavalry sitting right here, 24 of them. And I hold off on them until they probably get maybe about 100 meters apart or so, which is right about there. Then I will send the cav in. Those are the ones that I don't want to die because, as you know, a lot of the times they're not surrendering in battle. And that is, we believe, because of the perk where tier 3 plus do not route. So I think that's why they're doing it. So I pretty much, this is all I do. And you can see I lose some. And there they go. Now, it doesn't really matter that I'm Battanian about taking the troops. Ouch. Because I don't have the perk. So I'm still very careful to watch out for my morale. But there was an easy battle. Quick, easy victory. And right now I'm letting all of them go. And so I'm not really taking any, but once again, just the cavalry is the only thing that I really care about. I'm up to almost 1.7 million. We're going to hit 125 here really soon. But she is mounted skirmisher. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the accuracy. And that's all I'm really doing. That fight does not even worry me. Doesn't worry me one bit. I'd absolutely... Nah, he's going to run. Ooh, now they might want to come after me. All right, that's a little better of a fight on their part. He is 4-1. I am 4-5. I'm trying to angle him. I was hoping he would... I was waiting for him to angle. Oh, he runs all the way back there. He does not want to come out. But he did go south. Got him. He's mine. Only a matter of time. So it's 136 versus 93. Unrealistic. That's not a gimme fight. You can make a mistake.
Infantry! Attack!
All I'm going to do is tell them to attack.
Bowmen, advance!
Tell them to advance.
Footmen! Give them hell!
Once again, I send in my guys. And then once they get about 100 meters away, then I send in my cav. I do have some pretty high levels once again, but I have all kinds of levels. from 1 to 5. So I do have a bunch. That is about 150 meters. $120. 110. Now I could send them in.
Charge!
And this is all I've been doing. The whole time. What am I now? Up a little over 100 days now? It's just get about 125 to 150 troops, find one, attack, get healed up a little bit, rinse and repeat. And that medicine is flying. I'm like, if I actually I almost feel like using the cheat program to put 3 points into intelligence just so I can see the difference. Before day 1000, could I hit over 200 medicine? That's a pretty big deal because obviously the Aserai Surgeon, I think it's Surgeon, is the best in the game. Aserai Scholar. But normally an Aserai Scholar doesn't have over 5 intelligence. So what I think I'm going to do after this battle is I'm going to give myself those extra 3 points and see by day 1000 how close can I get to 200? Could I get over 200? Could I actually get 250 to 275 before day 1000? I just sent them in. Unrealistic. I just sent them in. And we absolutely wasted them. Look at that. 47 went down, but only 14 died because that medicine is so good. They're the same way. I have Doctor's Oath, so a lot of them survive right now. And I got a bunch of different ones that help. Right now, I got increased healing when I'm in here. You can see 35, 34, 32, 31, 29. Here comes the wolf skin. So what I can do is I can draw him out. We'll get down over here. There we go. Get him drawn out. And now he can't actually get away from me. He's done. He's finished. Because he doesn't have the bonus that I have. And that's it. And here's already 122. Almost 123. I don't know what I'll be once this is done. This could be 124 before it's done. So what I think I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and give myself those 3 points just because I want to see how close in 1,000 days I can get to it. We are only on day 557. This has been going absolutely amazing. So when I get to day, I'm going to give myself those 3 points right now just to bump it up. So that way we actually have 10 points into it and I'll be up to 12.5. And then I will give you another update when I hit day 600. And I just hit day 600. And my medicine, 136. So I'm only about 30. I think I was trying to remember if I was 159. I honestly can't remember what I was at on the other character. So in 600 days, I have 136 medicine. That's pretty phenomenal. I was hoping to be closer to 150, but they actually pieced out. We had to go after Britannia. Then the Aserai attacked. They pieced out with Britannia then. And now we're back with Blandia, which Blandia or the Southern Empire would be the best. But we haven't had to go after the Southern Empire at all this entire time. So 136 at day 600. I did increase it to the 10. So I feel pretty confident by day 700 that I should be at 150. day 700. And currently, I am almost 165. So I still have 300 days to go till my mark. And I still have about 500 days until I actually got to where the intelligence build was. And if we take a moment to go ahead and load up the intelligence build, that's actually day 1300. So I'm just over halfway there at 164. And I'm not sure if I even had gotten to that point yet. No, I'm only at 149. So I have already blown past it in just over half the time. And I was trying to remember what day I was at 350 to 400 when I started this as a mercenary. So in just over about 300 days, I am already up into the 160 in just 300 days. I still have 300 days to go until I get to where I wanted to be. And when it comes right down to it, is it easier to get an Authorized Scholar to do this? Yeah. They start out with in the 120s. As long as they have a little bit of focus and attributes into it, it's going to be good. However, what I will say for a death game, I think the advantage can be there because of cheat death. The first time you get a serious illness, it won't actually happen. And I'm not that far away from it. I'm only 60 points away from it right now. And will I get those 60 points in the next 1,000 days? Yeah. Will I get it in maybe 800 days? Is it worth taking 800 days as a mercenary so you can cheat death once? I think so. Because when you think about how many days there are in a year, 800 days is only 10 years. That puts you at what, maybe age... I'm trying to remember what age you start at. Now I'm having trouble remembering because you're still going to have a good, what is it, 5 to 7 years of playtime. So you're going to have anywhere between what, 3, 5, 700 days, including with cheat death at a max character. And once you get up into about this point, you don't have to continue to remain to be a mercenary, which is what I have done. As you can see, I'm up to 2.2 million right now. And I haven't even become a vassal yet. So everything is going absolutely smoothly. I'm going to take another 100 days just to see how close can I actually get to 200. I'm going to pass 175, which small increase to clan life expectancy. Now, I am not 100% sure of what that does. Food variety increases recovery rate by 5% for each point. Now, I don't know if that's everyone above, starting from 4, I believe you get food variety. I thought there was like a total of 7 points. That'd be an extra 35% recovery rate. That's a lot. Because right now my healing increase is only, what is it? Healing rate out for troops, 164%. Wow, I shouldn't say that. But I think where this is going to become really popular is once they change the casualty survival chance. They're going to change it. Right now it's only 3%, I believe. Once you get to 300, it's 0.01 for 1, or 0.1 for 10, or 1% for 1. But that's where you can see 1.6, 164. I think they're supposed to triple it. So right now I would have a 4.8%. That's a big freaking number, especially when you talk about heroes, in which their chance of dying, that's a pretty big number. So the hero, what's the hero's chance? The 10%? If you can decrease that and cut that in half on a realistic game, on a 50% game, that would cut it down to maybe what, 2.5%? It's a pretty big number. So I'm going to take another 100 days and I'm going to do this again and see how close can I get to 200. Because if I can get somewhat close to 200 in the next 100 days, then that means getting cheat death around 800, or that would be 900, is very feasible and absolutely feasible before day 1000. And to go ahead and look at my character, find out how old I am. That's right, I have death off, so I'm not exactly certain. I can't remember what age you start at now. I'm having trouble remembering. Is it 20 or 22 or something like that? I can't honestly remember. So I'm going to go through another 100 days and I'll let you guys know what it comes out to be. So I finally hit day 800. And my medicine is up to 196 in 800 days. Pretty amazing. I was hoping to get close to 200. I got close to 200. I'm still wondering what I exactly want to do with this. I'm trying to think how long I want to go because this series will go away when 1.6.1 hits, which could be at any time. So I'm just trying to think if I want to continue this, see how far we can get, or do I just want to run it out 1,000 days? At this moment, I'm not exactly certain. I can hit, as you can see, 240, the learning limit, I can hit pretty easily. I pretty much think I can hit that in 1,000 days, no problem. I definitely think I can hit 240. How long is it going to take to hit 275? That I don't know about. But it's pretty amazing when you look at the numbers. Survival chance is only 2%, so that means on a normal, realistic death game, everybody would have an 8% chance of dying. Healing rate for heroes, 98%. For troops, 196%. And of course, the healing rate as a governor would be almost 20%, which is pretty damn good. So all in all, this is going really, really well. I just don't know exactly what I want to do. And I think the determination of whether or not 1.6.1 comes out, since this video will not come out for probably another, I think, week when I'm recording this. So I think I'm going to let this set right here. And depending on what happens with 1.6.1, if it does come out, I might just go ahead and run it to 1,000 days or see how quick I could get to 275. And if it doesn't come out, then maybe I'll go ahead and run this a bit for some episodes. So we'll see what happens with that. So whether or not 1.6.1 comes out, we'll decide whether or not this will be the end of this episode, or you might see me again.